Everyone says Performance Max Feed-Only is a new smart shopping, but most advertisers running it are actually wasting money without realizing it. So here's the truth. Sometimes standard shopping quietly beats Feed-Only PMax, especially if you don't have enough data or if Google starts creating auto assets you didn't ask for. So in this video, we're breaking down exactly when to use Feed-Only, when to stay with standard, and how to test both side by side without burning your budget. Stick around because I'll share the #1 setting that secretly destroys Feed-Only campaigns and how to fix it. And hey, before we dive in, tap that like button and subscribe if you run an e-commerce store. It really helps more small brands find these tutorials. I'm Kayla from Profit Pandas. We're a digital agency that helps e-commerce brands grow smarter with Google and Meta ads. We've managed thousands of products across campaign types, and what we learned might surprise you. There isn't one winner. It depends on your data maturity, budget size, and how much control you need over target and bidding. Today, you'll learn 3 things: the difference between Feed-Only PMax and standard shopping, when each works best and why the wrong choice kills your ROAS, and a practical testing framework that you can copy today. So let's jump in. Part 1, the core difference. A standard shopping campaign is manual and transparent. You pick bids, segment products, and see search terms. It's slower, but more predictable. A Performance Max Feed-Only campaign is automated. You feed Google your product data and let its algorithm bid and choose placements across shopping, display, YouTube, and search. Except you're trying to limit to shopping only. And that's where problems start for most people. Many advertisers think they've built a feed-only campaign, but hidden inside the settings, Google auto creates headlines, descriptions, and videos. Once that happens, you're no longer feed-only. You're just running display ads and search ads you didn't plan for. Part 2, when feed-only works. Feed-only PMax shines when you already have steady conversion data. This is like something 50 plus sales a month. Your product feed is optimized, so titles, descriptions, and pricing are all clean. And you want automation without creative assets. It's basically smart shopping 2.0. The algorithm uses your historical conversions to find bottom funnel shoppers ready to buy. If your brand is established and data rich, this setup can pull a 10x ROAS or higher. But here's the catch. No data, no magic. Accounts with under 20 sales often see junk traffic and wild bids. That's why for smaller or newer stores, it's better to start with a standard shopping until your pixel and conversions are seasoned. All right, part 3, when standard shopping wins. Standard shopping gives you manual control over cost per click, negative keyword management, and transparency on where your spend goes. If your budget is tight, say under $100 a day, or if you're testing new products, this control matters more than automation. A lot of advertisers switch to PMax too early, see a few good days, then watch performance drop because the system starts chasing irrelevant searches or upper funnel placements. Instead, build data in standard shopping first. Once you've got consistent conversions, then test Feed-Only to scale. Stick around because in a minute, I'll show you exactly how to test both side by side without cannibalizing traffic. Part 4, the #1 setting that destroys Feed-Only. Here it is. Inside your PMax campaign, scroll to Settings and then Automatically Created Assets. If this is turned on, Google will generate text and videos from your landing pages, which means your feed-only is no longer feed-only. Turn those toggles off, then check your asset group. Anything labeled automatically created, remove it. This single step can save thousands in wasted ad spend. Part 5. The hybrid strategy. Now for the good part. What if you could run both and let data decide? And here's what the frameworks that we use at Profit Pandas. The first step is to create a standard shopping campaign with your core SKUs. From there, duplicate the same feed into a feed-only PMax campaign. Use equal budget and identical products. Let both run for about 21 days and then compare the ROAS, CTR, cost per click, and search term relevance. The one with the higher quality score usually wins because of Google's new ad rank logic, but if PMax wins, scale it and pause the standard. If standard wins, keep it, but let PMax run at a 10 to 20% budget to reach new pockets of audience. This hybrid test gives you the truth about what your data decides, not YouTube gurus or what you think your gut might be telling you. So drop your niche in the comments. I'll reply with which setup we usually see win in that industry. Part 6, feed optimization tips. If you go to feed only, your product feed becomes your ad copy. There's a quick checklist overlay that we like to look at. Titles equals product plus key descriptor plus use case. The image needs to have a clean background and visible packaging. The description needs to be benefit-driven, not keyword stuff. And the pricing needs to be consistent with site. Double check too that your availability is accurate so people can buy the items that are being advertised. And even a small feed edit, like adding color, size, or titles, can raise click-through rate by 10 to 20%. All right, part 7. Here's what most advertisers miss. Most people think the debate is, which is better? But the real question is, when does each fit? Feed-only PMax is really for automation for data-rich brands, whereas standard shopping is really control for new or testing brands. Standard shopping is perfect for learning and control, and the hybrid test tells you exactly which to scale. Don't forget too, to turn off those auto-created assets. If this helped, give the video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share it with the store owners who's struggling with PMax. For deeper Google Ads strategy, go watch our Smarter Google Ads 2025 playlist next. It's packed with advanced tutorials on ROAS tracking, PMax structure, and audience signals. Again, I'm Kayla from Profit Pandas, where we help e-commerce brands grow with smarter Google Ads and Meta Ads. Work smart, test smarter, and I'll see you in the next video.